Hi, my name's Chloe. I'm currently 18 years old. I was an army brat's daughter. I'm currently working and living in Stroud. I also was accepted to Stroud College, however took a gap year due to personal circumstances.
Hello, I'm Shafiq Marufel and I'm a car leaver and I'm studying Gloucester College. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Afghanistan and I live in the UK now.
My name is Sophie, I'm 20 years old and I am a care leaver. I have been in care since I was 10 months old and I left at obviously the age of 18. I am at the moment living in a supported accommodation in Stroud, and my key target in life is to get my dream flat and live on my own.
My name's Ryan Ives, I'm 23, live in Stroud, care leaver, and looking to get into some training and employment in the near future.
My name's Renee, I'm 22. I came into care in 2008 at the age of 13. At the moment, I'm studying psychology at the University of Gloucestershire and working with care leavers.
Having the change of different social workers and not having a consistency in my life with them.
Being moved from place to place, having a lot of foster parents being brought into my life and being told they were going to be my foster mum and dad.
The English language, when I came here I didn't know anything, so that was the biggest challenge. People were talking and I was like, oh, they're going to be one day they're going to talk like that as well.
Through times of hard, like me leaving my daughter behind and sussing out how to get over that, I would want a rather bigger support network there to help me through it.
I think the biggest challenge I faced as a care leaver was primarily around and dealing with my mental health and overcoming that, learning more about it and trying to grow as a person, really.
After a while, when I got moved into a supported living place, I finally realised that I didn't have anyone there to help me. I had to learn things and experience things on my own. It wasn't easy.
I struggled a lot when I turned 18.
Becoming a mother, because being in care, I didn't necessarily have a consistent mother figure as such, so I didn't really know what I was doing.
Settling into places now, being passed around the books and going through the changes with my daughter to then have to come back to supported living when I had my own flat was a difficult time for me, and it still is to this day.
The community, the family that you make, a lot of the girls that I grew up with in my residential unit were like sisters now, and we'll always have that bond.
Sort of a wider array of opportunities given.
One of the best things about being a care leaver is having the support and my social worker by my side. Through the hard times and the good times, they have been there. 3 years I've had my social worker, Ellie, and she has changed a lot of things for me and made them better.
Especially when the people are refugees, they coming from different countries, like they treat you as a mom, as your mom, and as your parents, as your family. So that's the best things.
And I hate to say it, but the financial gain from going to university is just incredible. I'm better off more now than I've ever been, so thank you, GCC.
I have come a long way, and going to be honest with you, I couldn't have done it on my own.
Also some people having some insight, additional insights or different perspectives that they offer. It's been quite beneficial for me.
The support from the various services, leaving care workers, the education team here have been absolutely fantastic and have actually pushed me to achieve things and sort of carried me when I couldn't really carry myself.
One of the best things about being a care leaver is you feel that freedom. You don't have so much weight on your shoulders, but at the same time, being in care, you don't have the responsibility on your shoulders. But when you step out that care system, you have that responsibility, but at the same time, you feel free. You feel like you can be who you are, you can express yourself through different things.
I think our young people need more stability and consistency.
Refugees, boys, when they came here, they're struggling with their families. They're struggling with the foster cares. Like they're not really happy, especially they have issues why they're not happy. So I want the socials and things like to really focus on it because it's really important. It can really affect on that young boy or girl. It can affect in their studies, in their life.
If I had a magic wand, I would wish for social services to kind of treat young people with a bit more respect. By saying that, I mean there's a lot of children out there that are always dreamed of having a family, having love. Some of us have never had a real mum or a real dad.
Being in the care system isn't always easy, and there is things that people would want to change. So if I could change anything in that care system, it would be to have one support network like your social worker that will be there through the whole time you're in that care system. You're not being passed from book to book with other social workers, and you get that bond, and you don't have to keep reliving every step of your life over and over, so they understand it.
I think I've generally had a pretty good experience personally, so I don't think there's a lot I would change really, because I've always had the support there when I've needed it. I've always had access to it. I might not have always used it, but it's always been there. So
I for one had so many placements, you know, in residential units there's not enough love, there's not enough warmth, there's not enough stability. And I think even something so simple like having the same social worker for an extended period of time can make a huge difference. It's always change all the time, and you know, children need stability. It's not my fault that I am worthy of all the things that young people out of care have.
You will struggle with it because that's a different career. Of course, can be for anyone. That can be hard for anyone, but just you stay calm and focus on your life and do your best and live happy.
It does get hard. It feels like there's no way out, nowhere to run to. But trust me, if you hold on, you will get where you need to go, and you will reach your limit, and you will get to your goals.
And that there will be a lot of external influences, a lot of people, you know, and don't follow them. Be yourself.
I think I'd tell my younger self that, you know, all the bad stuff that is going on or happening, it's all stuff I can learn from, which will make me a better and stronger person in the long run. Just to take it in its stride, really. Know that it's not necessarily 100% bad. Yeah.
And if I could go back, the first thing I'd do is give myself my younger self a hug, because we don't get enough hugs in care. So if anybody's watching this and fancies a hug tonight.
Life isn't as bad as it always seems. I would have kept my chin up and pushed myself through them darker times and not go through the mental illness, through the depression, and would have realised I would have come out better on the other side. I am coming out better on the other side. It's still a journey today, but that is what life is about, is the journey you go on to find out who you are.